What's up, guys? So today we'll be looking at something that I wanted to post for a while now. So we're going to take a look at the Apple ecosystem. So I'm a first-time Apple user, so maybe you might find this interesting. So what's my opinion about the Apple ecosystem? Is it a trap? Is it worth it? We'll discuss that briefly. I think the topic for today will then be what's my thoughts on spending thousands of rands on this Apple ecosystem. First, let's jump into the first point. I think the most important point obviously is money. Apple is renowned for being expensive, unfortunately. Like other products are also catching up to the price tag. But I think personally, if you filthy rich, then obviously you can buy all of these products at the get-go. But I mean, if you're like a normal human being like me and you, I think buying them piece by piece, I would recommend that, because then automatically it saves you a lot of credit card debt, which we all don't want. I think that it really makes it easier buying it that way, and then also it gives you that chance. Maybe there's a newer release or something, then you can actually buy one of the new releases. If you don't have the money for new products, you can always keep checking online. I think there's like a small tab that says pre-owned or something like that, and then all second-hand deals. Then you could just buy one of those. I mean, most of my friends, they buy second-hand iPhones or watches or whatever, and they still get at least 2 to 5 years out of it. So I think it depends on what your financial wise your budget is. I think that's probably going to be what it comes down to, but I won't recommend buying all of them in one go. So my final verdict on the money stigma is, if you're going to use this a lot, I'm sure by yourself what you can use this for. Studies and owning your own business, maybe your online trainer or something, I'll definitely say yes, do it. It's really worth it, because I use it for my studies and I use it for work, and really it makes life much easier, my personal opinion and experience I've had. If you are one of those people that just likes being flashy, obviously that's up to you. That's your own opinion. If you just want to show off all your Apple products to your friends, I'm sure that's also fine. So that comes down to again, what you want at the end of the day. But I won't recommend making that amount of debt or credit card debt. Obviously we all want financial freedom at the end of the day. So next we get to the functionality. So basically this is probably why most of you guys go for like an ecosystem, the interconnectivity, the convenience around the house, Siri do this, Siri do that. That's really something I've enjoyed with all these products. By also this, I mean, for instance, if let's say you set a meeting reminder or a time or something like that, and you set it on your phone, it automatically updates to all your devices, your MacBook, your watch. So maybe if you've got your phone in the room or something, the alarm will go off on your watch or on your MacBook if you're busy on it. So that really, well done, Apple. That's cool. There is so much more, features like this. For instance, if you browse on your phone, you go on Safari on your phone, you're browsing, your MacBook's on, and you're not enjoying the real estate you have on the screen, you just click on the thing on the pop-up that pops up on your MacBook for your phone browser. It opens a big Safari tab on your MacBook, and you can enjoy more real estate. So that's also very cool. For instance, let's say you're a runner, you like exercising, whatever. Maybe you use your AirPods for the MacBook for Skype meetings or Zoom meetings, whatever. Use it for your phone, maybe for tunes while you're on the road or traveling. And then maybe when you're running, you want to use your AirPods while you're active. So changing those, it's a short delay, but it's very easy. That makes life so much easier than Bluetooth connecting, automatically just putting them in, wait for it to say tudum, and then there you go. That's really, really worth it at the end of the day. Then getting to point number 3, switching to Apple. Possibly you want to make the big switch over to Mac or the Mac operating system. So I think personally also this comes down to your own opinion. If you are Android user or Windows user for years, then no matter what I say, you're not going to switch. I know that. I used to be a big Windows fan, but I've recently gone over, and I must say after long contemplation of should I switch to Apple products, I really enjoy it. I mean, I'm happy. I think it's something that I'll recommend to anyone else out there that actually wants to do it. It's really just the service you get from them, and also again the functionality with all these things. That's really for me, it was worth switching over. Then getting to point number 4. So if you already own Apple products, there's something that that's called trade-ins. So if it's like 4 years old or something like that, depending on what products, obviously, also. So then you can also go trade them in, get like a voucher, or you can maybe you want a new MacBook. You have an old MacBook, you take the old MacBook, trade it in, you add like you pay in whatever amount's outstanding, you get yourself a new edition MacBook. So that's really a nice feature to think about. I'm not sure, I used to be a Huawei and Samsung guy, and usually they didn't offer that specific service, which would be nice from their side as well. But you know what that basically means is Apple really puts trust and faith in the products. They've been renowned now for the last couple of years of making products that last very long. I mean, most of my friends which owns an iPhone at least have it for 3 years before they move on to the next product. I mean, unless you're like a real tech guy, every year you'll upgrade to the new version. But I mean, the older phones is just as good as the new ones coming out. There's just some options and tweaks here and there to the new software and cameras. So point number 5, we're actually taking a look at the aesthetics aspect of Apple. In general, I think if you're a flashy person, this is maybe then you buy these products of being flashy. I think looking at some colors. So yes, Apple's products in general have some very modern plain colors. So it's like a white, silver, space gray or something like that. They have saturated colors as well, but they're trying to focus on keeping it nice and sleek. There's no excess cuts on any of their products or excess vents or anything to make it more flashy. They're just like nice soft round endings, and that's it. I mean, they're not going overboard, and that's what I like about them. Okay, so then getting to actual size of these products. So by this I mean how compact are these products. Apple in general have very final, or how can I say, optimized most of their design. So I mean, take a look at this Apple AirPods wireless charging case with the Apple AirPods inside. I mean, this can fit on any single pocket you have on yourself. This is really amazing. And I mean, most of their products are very sleek, and they take a look at these things. So yes, in general, actually what happened in engineering, they try and make all these products more optimized. Smaller is better in industry. The smaller you can make it, that's what the aim is for in engineering. I think Apple is really doing a good job there. And me and my friend, we just actually practicing social distancing. That's basically what it comes down to. Then point 6, we take a look at, what's the other alternative options if really you can't afford maybe Apple. Now, obviously, if you want to spend on the ecosystem, it's going to take, money, and it's going to take a couple of months to accumulate all these products. So I think you could take a look at like something like Samsung. They have like a nice active watch phone. I know they have their own AirPods, whatever they might call them. So, and they make other features as well. So I think Huawei might also be another one. But I think if you're looking at a true challenger maybe of Apple products, it might be Windows. Amazon have some similar products again. So those are the ones I know about. So it depends really at the end of the day on what fanboy you are. So if you found this video maybe helpful, you can leave a comment down below. You can say what's your experience with ecosystems, what's your experience maybe with Apple ecosystem. Did you enjoy it? Everyone's experience with the same product is different. Sometimes you get like a dodgy component, and then you have bad experience with after sales and so on. So that happens. I mean, that's just normal, that's human. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, and then obviously stay tuned for more.